You're looking at a beautiful sunset, almost a sunset, just a little bit of time from our WJHG Tower Cam. The weekend is almost over, but we've got a lot more fun in store for you here on News Channel 7 at 5. Well, it's a love story with a Hollywood caliber script with origins in Northwest Florida, an epic narrative which survives the greatest conflict of our time and spans nearly 6 decades. Joining us this afternoon, we're delighted to have a local author in our studios who has just published a fantastic read for history lovers and love story seekers everywhere. Shirley Kinsey joins us this afternoon. Shirley, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming around. We want to take a quick shot at your book. You're the author of Yours Till the End. It's a World War II account from a local couple. Those are Shirley's parents. And it's available right now. Shirley, for our viewers unfamiliar with the story of your parents, the subjects of this book, give us their background first.
My parents were both living in Calhoun County when my mom and dad met and fell in love, and within a few months they were married.
1940, correct?
1940.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
the cover photo is made on their first date in the theater in Bluntstown.
Really?
Yes.
That's incredible. Does the theater still stand today?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm not sure that it does. I know the courthouse does where they were married.
Wonderful. So now we get into the war a couple years later. Your father's in Europe. He's in the campaign with the Rainbow Division. He's sending the love letters home to your mother. Talk about that.
Right. The letters were they were written in a V-mail form, which was written on a regular V-mail form that they could get, and it was free for the soldiers to mail these home. But they were microfilmed at places on the field. They were microfilmed, and then the microfilm rolls were sent to save cargo space on the planes back to the States, where they were produced in small form like this, and they were mailed out then to the recipients.
Unbelievable. And someone certainly as young as me, you know, with the technology we have at our dispense today, we don't understand the importance of love letters in those days.
Right. Well, it was the only form to communicate.
The only form.
There was no other way. There were no cell phones and computers.
So now we go through the war, we go through the 1940s. We're going to span 5 decades later. The 1990s, we sadly put your mother to rest, 1996.
Correct.
And it just so happens that all these decades later, you find these love letters one day. Tell us about that story.
Yes, after my mother's funeral, and my siblings and I were helping my dad by going through my mother's possessions, and we found this beautiful pouch, this silk pouch from Paris that my dad had sent Mom, and as we opened it, we realized that we had found a real family treasure. This was full of all these letters that my dad had sent my mom during the war, and my dad had no idea.
And they're in fabulous condition to this day.
They're wonderful. They're perfect condition. My dad had no idea she had kept those.
He had no idea, and she had just passed. So he never had a chance.
Right.
He never had a chance to tell her how much that meant to him.
Correct. That's right.
As a woman, do you have any explanation, any understanding of why your mother would keep that hidden from him for 50-plus years?
Well, you know, after World War II, a lot of the soldiers came home and just went back to life, and they didn't really talk much about the war, and I'm sure a lot of people have figured that out. And so my mom just put it away just as a family, I don't know, just a secret for her, and just never thought to show it to us. I guess it was just her treasure trove, you know, and she stuck it in a drawer, and we never knew it was there. We weren't
It's like Gloria
kids.
Stewart in Titanic when she says, a woman's heart is a deep ocean of secrets. I guess that's the best way to describe it.
That's right. This was her Titanic. This was her secrets.
And wrapping it up, let's just talk about your father. We recently put him to rest last summer. Talk about his last days.
My father, my husband, and I stayed with my dad in his home for his last 3 years because of his health condition, and then he had his last 4 months in the beautiful veterans home here in Panama City over near Callaway. And he enjoyed being there. He missed his home. We went to him every day and to visit him. But Dad, he knew that I was doing the book, and it really meant a lot to him.
The book,
oh yes, and he
hasn't gotten to see the final product.
No, but he saw the early product that I did just as a family product, a family project. I did this, and so he did get to see this, and I told him it was being marketed as a book, and of course he was very happy about that, so he knew it was going on.
Once again, the book is called Yours Till the End. Shirley, lastly, tell us where we can find the book.
Okay, you can order the book through Amazon.com or also through bushpublishing.com. And you can ask for it in the bookstores. It will be soon in the bookstores, and so if you ask for it, they will be getting it in there.
It's an enticing read. It's fantastic. It's the love story. It's the history, a Hollywood script. Just keep your phones open. Right. Hollywood might come calling one of these days.
Okay, I will.
All right, Shirley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
it was
you,
an
James.
absolute pleasure, and
Thank
we
you.
hope we see you again.